Narcissists are 100% done with you forever after they do this. Have you ever been in a relationship that seemed perfect at first, only to realize the person you fell for was a master manipulator? Narcissists have a way of sucking you into their web with false charm and promises, only to discard you without a care once they decide they're done with you. In this video, we'll unpack the telltale signs that a narcissist is ready to move on so you can protect your heart, mind, and spirit. Understanding the narcissist's patterns can help you avoid falling into traps in the future and empower you to find real, lasting connections. Stick with me through the end for the key steps to breaking free from narcissistic abuse. How narcissists view relationships. Narcissists approach relationships like a game to be won, not a loving bond between two people. Their goal is to secure endless attention and admiration from their partners. But they are incapable of truly caring for someone else or reciprocating real love and intimacy. At first, they may shower you with affection and compliments, doing and saying exactly what you want to hear. This is known as the love bombing phase, where they mirror your words, interests, and behaviors to create a sense of compatibility. But it's all an act of facade they craft to win you over. Underneath the fake exterior lies someone self-absorbed and uncaring. Once the narcissist feels they have you securely under their spell, the love bombing stops. The mask starts to slip as they reveal their true cruel, manipulative nature. They will undermine your self-esteem, isolate you from friends and family, and exert control. The relationship revolves around their wants, needs, and emotions, never yours. You're left depleted, walking on eggshells, constantly trying to please them. This continues until they unexpectedly go cold and distant. The narcissist has decided the relationship no longer serves their needs. At this point, their ability to even fake love or intimacy is totally depleted. They have no use left for you, so they abruptly cut ties or ghost you without explanation. But why are narcissists incapable of genuine relationships? What causes them to use and discard partners? Let's explore some root causes. The narcissist's twisted perception of love. Narcissists have a warped perception of what love means in a relationship. For them, love is not about caring, compromise, or closeness. Their inability to feel empathy shapes their predatory approach towards romantic partners. To a narcissist, love is purely about securing their ideal source of supply and feeding their false self. When pursuing a target, they use love bombing to elicit admiration and praise. They enjoy the thrill of the hunt. It provides validation and bolsters their ego. Once in a relationship, a narcissist views love as controlling and possessing their partner. Love means dictating the terms of the relationship and micromanaging their partner's life. They feel entitled to this power, which covers up their inner insecurities. A narcissist isn't looking for true intimacy or commitment in a relationship. They want someone who is emotionally invested in them so they have free rein to exploit that dependence. Love is a temporary high that leaves them feeling in control. When that feeling fades, so does their false displays of love and affection. Narcissists are incapable of reciprocating love because they lack empathy. To them, relationships function to serve their selfish needs and fragile ego. Signs you're enabling a narcissist. It's common to overlook red flags and make excuses for a narcissist's bad behavior. This enables their abuse and prevents the relationship from ending. Here are a few key signs you may be enabling them. Tolerating lies, disrespect, possessiveness, and jealousy. Failing to set firm boundaries. Assuming the role of victim and shouldering blame to avoid their rages. Saying it was your fault when they lash out or cheat. Becoming isolated from friends or family at the narcissist's urging. Prioritizing their demands over your needs. Compromising your values, interests, career, or lifestyle to please them. Hiding aspects about yourself to gain their approval. Making excuses for their abusive patterns and minimizing the unhealthiness when confiding in others. Believing their promises to change. Assuming caretaking behaviors because their problems always take precedence. Neglecting your self-care because you're fixated on helping them. Having an intense fear of triggering their anger if you assert your needs or call them out. Feeling like you're walking on eggshells. Experiencing frequent self-doubt about the relationship, but remaining because you idealize them during periods of love bombing. Deriving your self-worth from their validation. Seeking their praise, gifts, and attention by catering to their demands. Breaking this trauma bond is essential for your health and sanity. You must recognize your inherent worth outside of their control tactics. Set firm boundaries, speak your truth, and end enabling behaviors even if it means removing yourself from the toxic relationship. Stay strong knowing you deserve real, stable love. The origins of narcissism. Experts posit that narcissism stems from childhood trauma, neglect, or abandonment. To cope, narcissists construct a false self, projecting a grandiose image while deeply loathing themselves. They seek endless validation to comfort their fragile egos. Lacking empathy, they exploit partners, using them as a mere extension of themselves. The narcissist's emotional development is frozen in childhood. They desire the unconditional love they were denied early on. This manifests as an insatiable need for control, praise, and sexual gratification from romantic partners. When their partner inevitably fails to meet their unrealistic expectations, their inner rage intensifies. The narcissist requires a steady stream of attention. The harder someone pursues them, the more appealing they become as supply. However, once secured, their interest dies out. They detest routine and quickly discard old targets for new sources of admiration. So in essence, the narcissist is an empty shell, devoid of a true self. They lack the ability to genuinely share intimacy. Behind their confident exterior is a volatile cocktail of insecurity and anger. Their romantic relationships are not based in love, but rather a craving for power over others. Understanding this emptiness inside the narcissist is key to avoiding the traps of their manipulations. Top signs the narcissist has moved on. When a narcissist decides they are done with you, you'll be met with deafening silence and indifference. Here are some of the most common ways to know if a narcissist is ready to cut ties for good. 1. Hot and cold behavior. The narcissist will go for long stretches without messaging or calling you, especially right after love bombing. You'll feel dismissed and confused by the drastic change. 2. Projection. They blame their coldness and unusual behavior on you. They nitpick and criticize you constantly. 3. Triangulation. The narcissist secretly pursues other romantic prospects behind your back. But they expertly keep you unaware of their deceit. 4. Discarding. It often comes without warning. One day they profess their undying love, the next they delete your number. They may ghost you, giving no closure. 5. Smear campaign. Hell hath no fury like a narcissist scorned. To make themselves look good, they spread vicious lies about you. 6. Hoovering. When new supplies run dry, they may hoover you back in temporarily. But the love bombing soon reverts back to abuse. When narcissists are done extracting what they want, they move on without remorse. The person who once seemed to worship you now acts like a stranger. It's a shocking experience, but maintaining no contact is vital for healing. The aftermath. Recovering from narcissistic abuse. Ending a relationship with a narcissist is devastating. Their manipulation and exploitation leaves long-lasting wounds. Here are proactive steps you can take to recover. Seek counseling and support groups. Unpack trauma through writing or art therapy. Block them on all platforms and avoid mutual friends. Remove anything that reminds you of them. Learn about narcissistic abuse tactics through educational resources. Knowledge is empowering. Be gentle with yourself. Accept you were taken advantage of by a master manipulator. Maintain no contact. Resist urges to reach out, confront them, or view social media. Rediscover yourself. Pursue neglected hobbies, passions, and relationships with healthy people. Practice mindfulness and self-care. Focus on emotional, physical, and spiritual healing. Set firm boundaries moving forward. Never tolerate lies, criticism, or disrespect from others. Hold on to hope. With time and effort, your confidence and capacity for real love will return. The narcissist's rejection and cruelty is a reflection of their disorder, not your worth. You deserve reciprocal love. Don't settle for anything less. Narcissists prey upon empathetic people but are incapable of genuinely connecting in relationships. Recognizing their false charm is key to avoiding exploitation. When they abruptly discard you, it signals their pathological need for control and validation can no longer be satisfied. Seek support, maintain no contact, and know that their rejection says more about them than you. Focus on self-care and building self-worth. The journey to recover your sense of self can be long, but you will get there. I believe in you.